Thank you for tuning back in to Your Health Matters with Health Coach Lisa. I hope that you are doing well, healthy, and taking good care of yourself, staying on your health journey for the year 2025. Before we get started today, I want to give my disclaimer that Your Health Matters with Health Coach Lisa does not make any claims of cures. My channel is for educational purposes only. Let's get started. Today, I want to go over a whole food diet and the benefits of a whole food diet. If you have a pen and paper, please grab it and write these notes down. Okay, so what is a whole food diet? First of all, a whole food diet is one that consists of eating unprocessed foods, of course, organic foods, including grains, nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables. How is it different from organic foods? Whole foods have little to no preservatives or additives. Organic food, on the other hand, is grown or raised without the use of pesticides, growth hormones, or bioengineering. That is something that I encourage everybody to look up on their own. Go to Google and put in what is bioengineering, what is growth hormones in foods. There are many benefits that come from going on a whole food diet. I have personally went on a whole food diet before myself, and I was very successful. I felt better, and I still do a lot of whole foods to this very day. Whole foods help you lose weight because they contain fewer calories than processed foods. They also help lower your blood sugar levels, improve your digestion, and reduce muscle pain. Aside from becoming healthier and stronger, you also feel happier and more energized, and I can verify that. I kind of felt when I was eating bad foods, processed foods, fast foods, I had anxiety and depression. I have not consumed unhealthy foods in a long time, probably a couple years now. Now, sometimes family, friends go out to eat, but I still get maybe a salad or something and a piece of fish. But truly, this whole food diet has changed my life. I feel the difference. I can definitely say less anxiety, less depression, and I have more energy. Monitor the kinds of food you eat. Buy raw ingredients and cook them yourself. Again, I always say try to go back to your kitchen. If you know how to cook, go back to your kitchen. If you can make a small vegetable garden, if you have an apartment, you can make a vegetable garden inside your apartment. If you have a yard, start growing your own vegetables. It's not as hard as what people think. So you want to eat whole food diets because a whole food diets is based on vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, whole grains with little or no meat. Now, me, I still do eat fish. That's one thing I'll probably always do. Fish do have health benefits like omegas. It's good for your heart as long as you bake it. These kind of foods contain proper vitamins and nutrients such as potassium, vitamin C, and folate to nourish and keep your body healthy. Just avoid the salted or artificially flavored varieties, especially when it comes to nuts and seeds. It's okay to eat nuts and seeds as long as they contain no salts. But I have also learned not to eat a lot. You don't want to consume a lot of nuts and seeds either at the end of the day. Those can be hard to break down and digest. So you want to eat them once in a while, okay? Not every day. The vegetables that you want to include in a plant-based whole food diet are carrots, tomatoes, kale, eggplants. The fruits you want to include in a whole food diet would be apples, bananas, mangoes, peaches, lemons, and figs. And then on the beans, you want to include black beans, chickpeas, kidney beans, and lentils. Um, they do say soya beans, but I don't. I don't like soya beans. So if you do like soya beans, you can include those. Nuts and seeds, almonds, walnuts, macadamia nuts, pistachios, sunflower seeds, and pumpkin seeds. Now, again, I have learned that it's very hard to really break down nuts and seeds. So you want to consume them maybe 2, 3 days out of the week. And if you are looking to improve your digestive tract, you want to, again, maybe eliminate eating a lot of nuts and seeds. They just don't break down, and they will be hard to digest. Whole grains would be brown rice, quinoa, oatmeal, whole oats. Um, these type of foods are good because they do have fiber in them as well, and they are minimally processed. Okay, you also want to look at peanut butter, salsa, guacamole, hummus, mustard, corn tortillas, gluten-free pastas, and light soy sauce. So these are good to include in a whole food diet. Now, a whole food diet isn't restricted to just plant-based only. Again, you can include some animal-based products. Meat would be chicken, eggs, and fish. Um, Eat them sparingly, but make sure they're organic or grass-fed meats. So again, the whole food plant-based diet is one of the best ways to lose weight. It's also very healthy. If you have to include meats, make sure again you get organically grown. Make sure you look on the labels. Now, I don't really eat any of those, not too much chicken, not too much eggs, just pretty much fish. I do eat eggs. I boil eggs for a salad. And then the next one we want to look at alternative to regular cow's milk, because if you don't know by now, cow's milk is actually not good for you. You can look that up yourself. Look up, check the facts about cow's milk. It contains sugar. It's really not something, especially if you're sensitive to dairy products, you want to go to coconut milk, hemp milk. You want to use coconut butter and even tofu as an alternative. Those are better than cow's milk, and they actually contain a lot of calcium as well. So having a good nutrition plan that complements your body type and lifestyle will have spectacular results. I lost a total of 35 pounds on a whole plant-based whole food diet. Well, I should say pescatarian maybe, because I still did eat fish, but I baked it. I would eat fish like 3 times a week. I lost 35 pounds. And I can tell you I slept better, my energy was better, and it is just overall more healthier for you. So let's talk about some clean eating snacks. You want to, for those of you that are looking to improve your weight, you want to eat at least 3 tiny snack or two good meals per day, and then 3 snacks a day. Or you can do intermittent fasting, which is you just drink water, tea, until or coffee until 2 o'clock, and then from 2 to 5 you can eat then. Intermittent fasting will also help take your weight off and help you feel balanced. Now, what you would do at how intermittent fasting works is you would eat either a snack around 2 o'clock or a lunch, and then you eat another snack after maybe 2 hours, and then you're going to eat your dinner or a whole meal by 5 o'clock. But if you're not doing intermittent fasting, you want to eat at least 2 whole meals, which could be breakfast and then your lunch, and you don't eat dinner, and then you're going to eat 2 or 3 snacks in between then, and it does actually work. Here's some ideas on clean eating snacks. So, grapes, of course, popcorn, just no butter, not a lot of seasoning, no salt, of course. We definitely want to eliminate popcorn with all the extras. You can do that yourself and make your own seasonings. Watermelon, berries, Greek yogurt with carrots, celery, okay, cucumbers, bananas, and also kale chips. These are just some ideas. These are clean eating snacks. You want to, again, there's intermittent fasting, like I said, and then there's the other diet is you want to eat from like 8 a.m. until 2 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Both of those will actually help. But if you don't want to do any of those, make sure you eat a good breakfast, a snack in between time, at least 8 ounces of water, at least 3 to 4 times a day. They say 8 cups a day, or half a gallon of water. I think it would be a bit much, but you want to do a breakfast, a snack, a good lunch, another snack, and always try to eat your last meal of the day before 5 o'clock. That will help you with losing weight, and you'll feel a lot better. Again, if you don't have access to creating your own menus, your food, your snacks, try to eat and pick up something quick but healthy. You know, there's little yogurts in the store, there's little snacks that are already prepackaged, but it's best not to do that if you can. But if, to prevent you going out to fast food, go grab some healthy snacks from the store, okay? Or try to meal prep. Take one day out of the week and just meal prep. It's really well worth it, and you will save money. Because if you look at your fast food bill, your junk food bill, you might be surprised at how much you're spending. You're spending money on being unhealthy. Now, until next time, take good care of yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you are looking for a health coach, you can contact me by email at yourhealthmatters777@gmail.com. Any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section. Any subjects you would like me to talk about or address, leave it in the comment section. Till next time, take care.